How's it going, gamers? Chongo here, and today I've got a gameplay commentary for you guys. The gameplay is of PlanetSide 2 on the PC, and today's commentary topic is actually going to be relating to the gameplay, so anyway, let's get into it. Now, the reason I decided to do a video on this is because I haven't actually done anything on PlanetSide 2 on my channel ever, and I haven't really talked about it at all, and it's just something that this week I've been playing a lot of, and I wanted to give my opinions on it considering I hadn't actually played much of it before this week. Now, I had actually played in the beta for this game when it was free to download or whatever, and I downloaded it, but it was just me playing it, wasn't with any friends, and I honestly found this game quite boring by myself, and I sort of find that with lots of games like this, that they are really fun games. It's just if you've got no one else to talk to or play with and it's just you, it kind of gets really boring really fast. So I only played it for like 10-15 minutes and then I turned it off and didn't play it anymore. Anyway, a friend of mine got me into this game about a week ago, and I've been pretty much playing it non-stop just with all my friends. Now, one of the main reasons I really think I like this game is it's something that I've never really seen before, like just the way it's set out, and it's an FPS MMO and it's free to play, so for the most part you don't really see many of these often, and they're not really pulled off as well as they are in PlanetSide 2. And it's got something that I've been looking for in games probably for a long time, and it's basically massive team fights. I haven't seen these in other games pulled off anywhere near as well as this, or anywhere near as enjoyable as this, because all the time when you have these massive team fights, you either have a problem like you're not spawned in fast enough, so it just becomes a deathmatch, and once one team's wiped out, that's the end. Or it's like this, where you can actually spawn back into the action, and you can have a fight in this game that can last up to an hour pretty much, just fighting as strong as you can to take over a point. I was also surprised that this game didn't get as much attention on YouTube as I had seen before. Like when it was in its beta stages, I saw lots of videos, but after that point, it sort of died down, and I didn't see anywhere near as many gameplays as I did for this game, and I kind of wish I did, because if I had seen one, I probably would have gotten this game a lot earlier and enjoyed it a lot more. And one of the awesome things that I really like about this game is since it's played with 3 separate factions, there's always a fight going on, and you've got your certain amount of land, and you can either extend out or fight to defend areas that people are trying to take over, and it's really good because you never really have any downtime. So what I mean by this is you're not just sitting there waiting for a fight to happen or anything like that. There's always something going on, or an area you can try and take or something like that, so you don't really feel restricted that, you know, you have to be on at a certain time to play in some fight or anything like that some other MMOs do. In this, you can just jump in any time, and there's always a fight going on somewhere that you can basically go and help win. Now, moving over into some of the vehicle gameplay in PlanetSide, I really like it because it's not like other games where you basically have to fight to get in a vehicle, or everyone's waiting for some sort of vehicle, because in this game you can spawn them. Although you have to wait a certain amount of time once you've like spawned it for the first time, it's not really a problem, because if you go and crash it or something, you just go and get a different vehicle. But it's worked out really well, so you don't always have to fight to get a vehicle. However, it does fail for some of the other problems where if you can hop in a vehicle with someone else, since they can spawn a vehicle and anyone can do it, they may actually not know how to fly it, so you could just hop in it and die straight away. So it's kind of risky, but it's kind of good at the same time, allowing everyone to spawn whatever they want, and it doesn't really become a problem. Now, since this is a free game, it doesn't really have the best graphics, and I have noticed that even if you turn it up to the highest and just put everything up full, it's not really the best looking game, but I suppose you overlook that because the game doesn't really cost you anything. It does have microtransactions, but they don't really feel like they overpower people, or it doesn't really feel like a pay-to-win model or anything like that. However, it's something that if you want to get some more points, or you want to spawn something different or different weapons, you can pay to do that, but you don't really have to, and I can't really see you getting bored without paying for anything, so it's not really a problem. So I'd definitely recommend this game to anyone who's looking for a first-person MMO shooter, or something that's got massive team fights, and yeah, just make you feel like you're part of a war or battles, more than basically other MMOs that you see that are first-person. So as I said before, the game is massive, and the download for the game is also quite big. I think it's about 10 gig. So if you do want to download this, I would recommend it, and definitely get some friends together to play it, because if it's just you by yourself, you probably won't find it as enjoyable. So if you can get a couple of mates, I think at the moment I've got 4 or 5 people with this game, and yeah, you can just get in a little squad and go and do pretty much whatever you want. So it's quite fun, and I would recommend it to anyone who's looking for a game like this. Anyway, that brings me to the end of this commentary. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like, and if you've got any comments about PlanetSide or the video, put that down below, and if you want to join the Gamerhood, just subscribe. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.